look forward to an awesome evening today with a key highlight of our gala night today. And with it comes recognitions of awards for clubs that have excelled in various categories within the district. We have awards for attendance, membership, conference attendance, vocational service award, community service award, international service award, the Rotaract Club award, Club Bulletin award, Youth Services award, Rotary Foundation award, 100% attendance award, and membership extension award. These awards will be handed over by our very own District Governor Harry Mugo, who I would like to request to come forward. And as he does come forward and calls out those names, I would like to encourage the clubs and all of us here present tonight to be able to recognize in Shangwe na Vigelegele for all those clubs that have achieved this feat this far. So without further ado, let me welcome our DG, Harry Mugo.
Thank you very much, and good evening once again. And we've come to the climax of one of the things that all Rotarians in the district would want to envy. So, the awards that you received this afternoon were for individuals. These we are giving tonight are corporate. That is what clubs have attained. Now, attendance award. That goes to, and the criteria was to be presented to the club with the best annual average attendance of all members in accordance with the club's constitution and bylaws. And that award goes to Rotary Club of Nairobi, Utumishi. Where are they? AG Joachim, please collect this one on behalf of Nairobi Utumishi. Well done, Utumishi. Okay. The next award goes to the club with the highest net percentage increase in membership, and that is Rotary Club of Meru. Once, going twice. Okay, Dr. Gaido, please. The president of Rotary Club of Meru. Well done, Dr. Terry. Well done, Mr. President. Yes. Now, the third award is going to be shared by two clubs. This is the conference attendance in terms of percentage. In terms of distance, the club that brought in the maximum number of members from the possibly farthest possible is Rotary Club of Cuba, South Sudan. Well done. However, in terms of the total number of members, and I can see why, is because DG Bimo is taking over the reins. Rotary Club of Industrial Area, they have the largest number of attendees to this district conference. And well done. Where is Rotary Club of Industrial Area? Excellent. Congratulations. Okay. So, that's understandable. There's one club that has really excelled in vocational service through pursuit of high ethical standards, recognition of all worthy occupation and contribution to one of the vocational talents to service society. And the club has undertaken several vocational service activities and has participated in the annual programs of Rotary International on vocational service. That club is Rotary Club of Bahari, Mombasa. Okay, thank you very much, Bahari. The club in the district that has carried out the best community service project that is clearly focused on the concerns and the basic needs of the community. The project has had maximum participation and has involvement of Rotary members. The project has addressed the issues and concerns identified by Rotary International, and that is Rotary Club of Addis Ababa West. Of course, where your money is, you cannot miss out that one. That is not a punishment. Well done, Yamani. Thank you. And then take that to your club, please. Yes, thank you very much. The club that has excelled in the development of international understanding and goodwill through Rotary programs on international service. The club has participated in the World Community Service and has established international contacts with Rotary clubs overseas. The club has undertaken activities that comply with annual programs of Rotary International, and that is Rotary Club of Kilifi. Do we have a representative from Rotary Club of Kilifi here? Where is the AG?
Let us appreciate that club.
Well done. Right. There's one club that really did a very good job with Rotaract. A club that has carried out a balanced program of activities related to personal development, social needs of the community, and promoted international relations. The club has also lived up to the month of fellowship through service, and that is Rotary Club of Westlands. President Mibe, well done. Well done. Now, the club that has given us Interact and has excelled in that, none of them has qualified. So we go to the club that has done the best bulletin and is presented to the club that has regularly produced a club bulletin that is both interesting and informative on Rotary matters. And we have given preference for publishing weekly bulletin that has improved attendance, promoted fellowship, and contributed towards Rotary education, and has disseminated Rotary news, and that is through the spin of the Rotary Club of Langata. Rotary Club of Langata. You know, youth is the future of Rotary. And the club that has done the best youth project, which has addressed the important needs of the community related to young persons. This project has focused on the rights of children, children at risk, youth with disabilities, and other youth problems, and has involved Rotaract and intra-clubs in this district. That is none other than Rotary Club of Thika. Rotary Club of Thika. Mr. President. Done very well. Congratulations, all of you. Yes. My namesake. Well done. Yeah, Thika, well done. Dr. Maguchia, right. Okay. Thank you very much, all of you. And congratulations. I know When we come to the Rotary Foundation, we're looking at a club that has contributed all around during the year. The club that has done a lot of peace through local, national, and international humanitarian, education, and cultural programs of the Rotary Foundation. And the club has contributed to the annual programs fund, permanent fund, 4 Harris Fellows, and other special funds during the year. And this goes to, again, Rotary Club of Westlands. We had an award for a club that had attained 100% attendance. Unfortunately, none in the district was able to attain 100%. So we'll skip that one. We go to the next award, and the last one for that matter. And this is shared between 2 clubs. The Membership Extension Award, Rotary Club of Malindi. Congratulations, yes, Malindi. And the other club that shares the same trophy with them is the Rotary Club of Nakuru. Do we have representatives from Rotary Club of Nakuru here? Nakuru? Where's the AG for Nakuru? What a Nakuru. Please take that one with you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this. Arifa, King, and Sherry, this part of the program was a continuation of what we did during the earlier part of the afternoon. And I'd like to say this, that clubs are encouraged to participate and compete for excellence. Excellence, every year, district governor sets out programs and awards, like you had this afternoon from DG Bimal, the areas which we can compete as clubs. Those were the areas, in my humble opinion, where we emphasize through what our RI President Ron Barton had given us. And as a district, I want to congratulate all the award winners and actually urge the clubs that have not won any awards to actively participate in programs that will give them awards in the coming year.
I'm speaking on behalf of the Rotary Club of Addis Ababa. The Rotary Club of Addis Ababa was established in 1955 and is 59 years old this year. It's in fact the mother of all Rotary clubs in Ethiopia. So, in its wisdom of 59 years as a Rotary Club, it has 10 values in the district governor and his best half. No other clubs didn't think about it. The Rotary Club of Addis Ababa felt the district governor, Harry Mugo, and his best half, Alice, require a special recognition. And it has made an old manuscript of Ethiopia and sent no less than their senior member here. So, to present this in person to DG Harimugo and Alex, so that they would treasure this in their house. And I'm honored to present this to the two now. Thank you very much.
Sooner than you know it, I'll be called PDG Harimugo. But before that happens, I just want to say this evening. Arifa, Rick, King, and Sherry. Our trustee, Rotary International Foundation, Sam Awori. My friend and brother from District 9211, DG Emmanuel Katongole. BDGs here present tonight. All my fellow Rotarians and guests, good evening. I have been ordered to make my speech short. I've also been ordered to try and make it sweet. I don't know how much sugar there is to be added on that one. But there's one thing I want to say. This evening, I'm very, very proud of all of you. I'm very honored and humbled to be speaking before such a wonderful crowd of great Rotarians from District 9212, guests and all. Thank you very much indeed. I'm very, very honored. Those of you who are familiar with Kenyan politics will understand. There's a person who is now up with the Lord who said there comes a time, and that time for me has come, when I must hand over this chain of office. I'm not handing over through coercion, neither am I handing over this chain through intimidation, but I'm willingly and ably handing over because I know that the person I'm handing over this chain to will carry the mantle of Rotary International District 9212 to greater heights than myself. He's got more energies than I have. He's got a better vision than I have. But there's one thing I promise you. There has never been a better person than the first class. You could be the best class, but the first class has always been the first class. But the first class has always been and will always be a class that you look forward to because you are the pioneer class that started District 9212. You cannot have anything better than that. My friends, let me have the honor and privilege of please calling upon the podium District Governor-elect Bima Okantaria, District Governor nominee Deshome Kabede.
Now, with all due respect, let's all be upstanding as we usher in the new DVD. Let's all dance together as we usher in our new president. Hambi mulore vatsundangari seva. Now let's have everybody coming in now as we dance together. Abandubo, let's have everybody join your song. Mulore vatsundangari seva. Abandubo, Hambi mulore. Follow me. Siriya, 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 Siriya. Let's all join in now. Let's all join in. Are we ready? Street Governor. Vayayevo. Wanamberi vayaye. Vayayevo. Leti virato vya wagula. Kuvikumwiha. Leti turato wagula. Kuvikumwiha. Together. Wanamberi. Wanamberi. Let's all join in. Wanamberi. District Governor. Let's all join in. Hiya, together.
Well done. Now, Wanamberi, please come on the stage.
Now follow me. Continue.
May I on the stage,
District
please?
Governor. Wanamberi. Wanamberi vayaye. Letitura tutawagura kukumwiha tutawagura kubikumwiha. Aya, now together. Dingorendi budi ya mukeya. Dingorendi budi ya mukeya. Omane mani kuri sarginga. Omane mani kuri sarginga. Get district governor. Aya. Mwanamberi district governor. Governor. Leteka kuku kawagura. Kusaku mwiha. Mogiri meride. Leteka kuku kawagura. Kusaku mwiha. Mwanamberi governor. Mwanamberi governor we. Leteka kuku kawagura. Kusaku mwiha. Leteka kuku kawagura. Kusaku mwiha. Mwanamberi.
Wow.
Okay. Just
Now,
hold it.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't we have a governor? Do we have one, Bimo Kantaria? Could he kindly come to the stage, please, Bimo? Mwanamberi.
Mwanamberi ni shehoero. Mwanamberi ni shehoero. Mwanamberi ni shehoero. No, I can't hear you people sing. Let's sing together. Mwanamberi shehoero. Mwanamberi ni shehoero. One more time, I can't hear you. Mwanamberi richo. Mwanamberi ni shehoero. Mwanamberi richo. Mwanamberi ni shehoero. Mwanamberi vayaye bo. Mwanamberi vayaye bo. Letitura tutawagura kubikumwiha.
Thank you very much, Mwanamberi. Now, the real Mwanamberi Singolero, none other than Bimo Kantaria, your governor for 2014-2015. Please come to the stage. Now, we also call upon our district governor nominee, Teshome Kabede. And now, Mwanamberi from the land of Ingoho. One, Richard Omwela. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are going to present here is succession. Succession that has actually been not imposed on people, but succession that has been developed over the years because of the structures that the district has. So tonight, I'll humbly hand over this wonderful chain of District 9212 to none other than Bimo Kantaria. It's going to be heavier every day, but I can assure you one thing, these are not bullets anymore. I told you the other day that when I was stopped, they were looking at this as bullets. But Bimo, please proudly, as you visit the clubs in District 9212. But remember, on a light note, I still have until 30th of June to take this care of the chain. Now, when you transfer power willingly and ably, You have nothing to complain. When you transfer power to somebody who is willing and able to take it, I think it's even better. But tonight, I want to say this, that this chain of office is in the right place, and the right person, with the right person. Thank you very much and congratulations. Now, there's one thing that you will never, ever wear again after 30th of June. That will be, you are only district governor for 1 year, but forever you become PDG. Now, I would like to hand over this district governor's pin and put it on this lapel to one Bima Okantaria. Thank you, Bima, and congratulations. Would Bima therefore hand over the district governor-elect pin to Teshome Kabede? And may I kindly request Teshome then to hand over his DGN pin to Richard Omuela. That is succession. That is handing over power in a manner that is transparent, in a manner that is democratic, and a manner that is forever. At this point in time, I would like to request my family to come on stage, please. Alice, Ruth, Alex, and your wife, please come on stage so that these people may get to know the people behind my family as well. This is the person that has been behind me. That is my wife, Alice, and a Rotarian also. Our firstborn son, Alex, who is also a Rotarian. His wife, who is my mom, Mama Tyrese, and our last-born daughter, Ruth. That is my family, of which I'm very proud of, and I want to thank them very sincerely for standing with me and by me during that particular time when I was doing Rotary work in District 9212. Thank you very much, all. I appreciate you. Now it's my humble duty and privilege to hand over this mic to your governor for District 9212, 2014-2015, Bima Okantaria. Please welcome.
What can I say? Truly, truly an experience to be here in front of you. It's taken me about, 2 years. I was elected DGN in Nairobi at the KICC under Eric Kimani's conference. It's taken me 2 years to just grasp the meaning of what a DG is. You may think it's easy to be a DG and you get elected, but sincerely, it's taken me 2 years to understand what I've done, or what you have done to me, both in good ways and not so good ways. Let me tell you the not so good ways. The not so good ways is that I'm going to take a whole year out from my work. I'm going to take a whole year out, sort of, from my young family, which is going to be a difficult sacrifice, I think. It's going to be a challenge. I've got a small family, you can see the young. My business is just growing. And at 44, I'm not sure, well, it's too late now, but I'm not sure this was a wise decision. But anyway, we're here. The good news, of course, is at 44, with a young family, I perhaps have a little more energy to do the things that I want to do with Rotary. You heard this afternoon or this morning the vision that my team and all of you came up with. And to be honest, that wasn't entirely my ideas. I've been consulting, I've been talking to lots of Rotarians, I've been talking to lots of clubs on what they think Rotary should be. DG Harry has taken us to a super level. Truly, DG Harry, where we were a year ago and where we are now, really we feel very proud to be Kenyans and Ethiopians. Truly, truly proud, and South Sudanese, that we can stand on our own 2 feet. And I mean no disrespect to my Ugandan, Tanzanian friends. But I think time had come where you were holding our hands, and it's time we went on our own way. And for where, I think there's too much noise back there. Much better. I can just hear myself think a little bit. no disrespect to my Tanzanian and Ugandan friends, but really I think it was time that we understood who we are as a community, who we are as Rotarians in our three countries, and how we should stand on our own 2 feet. And I think the testament of DG Harry's performance has been this evening. Look at around you, a number of people have come here. Isn't this just fabulous? 92-12 testament to DG Harry. I bet you none of us thought, including Muthoni 6 months ago, that we had such a huge crowd, such huge spirit. And don't we feel pride that we came together today, we came together yesterday, and we did what we had to do as Rotarians. PDGs, am I right or wrong? Aren't you feeling proud that this is your district? Look around you today. Isn't this fabulous that we are standing on our 2 feet here today? Normally we would have, again, no disrespect to my Ugandan friends, but 80%, 90% would be Ugandans, and we all feel great. We had a 1,500 people district conference or 2,000 people district conference, but how many of that was really is Kenyan crowd? And I think this is what I'm saying. We've now set a really, really strong foundation to the future. My second great pride, and some of the second good thing is the succession plan that happened just now. You haven't been to the nomination committee elections that were held yesterday. But I can truly say the candidates that were there for the interview were first rate. All of them were first rate. It was really genuine to see the level of capacity we have in our district, and the number of candidates we have was huge. I don't think we have that many candidates in such a long time. And every single person who stood up for that interview was truly capable of being a district governor, for sure. It just shows the capacity we're building in our district as Kenyans and Ugandans and Kenyans and Ethiopians and South Sudanese. And the succession plan that came through, obviously with Kashome coming in with Ethiopia, and my great friend Richard Omando comes to Westbeth, my old club. It just shows that we are now reaching a maturity stage as a district, that we can do this kind of transition without any fitina, any fighting, any stone throwing, any bribery, and we did it like mature adult Rotarians. Isn't that a super testament to us? Coming along with the good things that I mentioned earlier. Why is a good thing? I think at 44 I'm a district governor. I think it's important to try new ideas. We've been doing this routine for the last 80, 90 years, and we have a certain tradition of doing things in our district. We do pets in a certain way, we do DTTS in a certain way, do all the trainings in a certain way. And I said to myself, at 44, I will be forgiven by my seniors for making mistakes. So let me experiment a little bit. Let me do things differently this time. And if I make a mistake, I'll apologize. Next April. But I'll do my bit. I'll apologize next April, and I'll give the chain back to Teshome, who will do his own thing. And in that process, if I've made a little bit of a difference, a little bit of improvement in our district, I will take credit for it. But I think it's time that we do try new things. We do try not to worry about making mistakes. And if we do mistakes, we should have the humility to apologize and get back on track. So you've seen throughout the last 6 months, I've changed virtually everything, how we've done things. This afternoon's presentation, this morning's presentation, was slightly different, I thought. I was really, really worried about what I was doing this morning, to be honest. Although I came out loud and offensive and aggressive and, it seemed organized, I was a little bit worried about what the reaction of all of you are going to be to my presentation. But the feedback I'm getting from all of you, or virtually all of you, is you are happy with this morning. Am I right? That doesn't sound like a happy right. Is that a really right, good one? Yes. So it means you've given me a little bit of leeway to make a little bit of a change. But I've taken that decision to change it, but you guys have to implement it. It's you guys who are going to have to help me make those changes. You've all been coming to me in the last 6 months saying, Bimal, I'm not happy about this. I think we should do this. And I've listened to all of you, and I've taken all of those on board, and I've put them on my vision. But please, now it's time for implementation. It means each and every one of us has to take that on board and say, let's do it. Let's make the changes. Let's make the best team there is. Let's make this the best year there is. And again, if you all make a little bit of mistake, no problem. Nobody's going to dock your pay. Nobody's going to sack you. We're all doing it because we feel great about Rotary. We all feel pride about Rotary. So let's do the things that we planned this morning as a team. Let's try implementing it. Let's do club extension that says every single club in this district starts a new Rotary club. Isn't that revolutionary? 60 clubs starting 60 new clubs. What's going to happen to this district, Peter Boy? To this district if we have 120 clubs? Aren't we going to be fabulous? Yinka, you're going to come and give us a gold medal if we have 60 new clubs next year. So let's take the leap. Let's take the faith of leap and say, let every single Rotary club here start a new Rotary club. David, are you with me? Margaret, are you with me? Mr. Hasty, are you here? You promised me something revolutionary next year. Gerald Nyagutu, Hans. Mathaiga promised me something interesting next year. Langata have promised me something very interesting next year. And you've all promised me we're going to grow this district. Yes or no? Yes. So let's take some of these things. Let's move ahead. Let's try new things. Let's also learn to keep our doors open and our ears open. If I make a mistake and you think I'm going in the wrong direction, don't hesitate to call me and correct me. Yusuf, Muhammad, you are the senior leaders. If I'm going in the wrong direction, Richard, pick up the phone and tell me off. I won't have a problem with that. Let's get back on track. But it's part of this concept of servant leadership. You heard about servant leadership in the morning. It is our time to serve the population of this country. It is our time to give back to the communities of our country. And if it means a little bit of bending down, a little bit of humility, I think we should all take it. But it means at the end of the day, we're going to have a fabulous, fabulous district as Rotary. I have a couple of thanks to make this evening. Really big thanks. My first thanks goes to God. Honestly, you won't believe it, but I have a great deal of respect for the old man upstairs, old man or woman upstairs. Where I've been in the last 20 years, some of you know, I've gone long distances away and long distances back. And I think the only person I can thank for that is God. So I think we need to have, thank you, Joe. And I think with deepest humility, I think the way we are going, the way my life is going, my family's life is going, I think I've got lots of blessings. I thank God for that. My second big thanks is to my own family, Harold and the kids, my mom and dad. I think, Harold, you've made a really big commitment, I know. And you've allowed yourself to be sacrificed and look after our family. And for that, I'm truly humbled and appreciative. I know it's going to be a lot of work for you next year. And I'm sorry ahead of time. But be patient with me. This is a little bit of an experiment I'm going to do with my life. Thank you. I want to thank and congratulate DG Harry. I've said it 2 or 3 times and I'm going to say it again and again and again. DG Harry, you are my friend. You are my mentor. You have done so many good things for this district. And your family is my friend. Mama Alex's wife, where's Alex? Alex, you are an inspiration to me, my friend. I keep telling you, you are the future of our district. And I want you to be next to me all of next year, please. And I want your whole family to be next to me. Very important. We are a team. I want the Nyaga family right next to the Kantare family next year, please. Is that correct, Bonamogo? Is that correct? I want to thank our VIPs all the way from States, from Silicon Valley. Rick and Cherie. Rick, you seem a very quiet, calm person. But the last 2 days I have noticed you are probably the most observed person I've ever come across. Both of you. And your observations about our district and your speeches have been spot on. And for that, I think as a district, as a conference, we are very, very appreciative of the comments you came out with. The minute you came in, you put us all at ease. We were really worried about the conference. We were really worried about your opinion. We said this guy's coming from America. He probably has high expectations. He wants everything done X, Y, and Z. But you put us all at ease, Sherry. You are such nice people to us. Really, really, I think we should need to give them a big round of applause for their humility. My friend Richard and Teshome. Richard, does Dorothy know you're here? Does she know you speak? Let me tell you a little bit secret about Richard and Dorothy. We were in Westless together. We've been in Westless together for 15 years, Rotary Westless. I've been to Richard's house for several times, and I've seen his little boys grow up. I think now all in university, aren't they, both of them? Richard and I are like brothers. And Richard, I feel so proud that you are here, standing next to me in the next couple of years. The journey for us is going to be Kenya next couple of years. Teshome, you have our full support. Richard and I and Wanamugu are going to give you 100 support next year. We want to grow your country. We want to grow it to double the membership. And like you said, revolution, not evolution. Richard, you and I are going to spend a lot of time next year in Ethiopia. Is that right? I want to thank very few more people, please, if you allow me. I've got two very important people who've been managing my life in the background. Washira and Betty, are they around? What are those two ladies? Where? Oh, there they are. Look, those two. Washira and Betty have been the backbone of my Rotary in the last 1 year. And I am truly appreciative of both of you for sacrificing your time, for coming away from your families and spending so much time with us, not being Rotarians, and you're doing it because you want to do it and you enjoy our fellowship. So thank you to both of you, and I think all of you need to thank these two ladies for doing such a great job. They did this directory. They've been doing everything in the background. Well done, guys. Thank you very much indeed. Finally, big vote of thanks to my core committee, and I think some of them are here. If I missed them out, sorry, but I just want to read the names out. Sally, is she here? I didn't see Sally earlier. Sally Gito, country chair. She's left. Sandip's gone. Sandip, Mystery's here. Jay, Parul, Sachin, Kamal, Mudoni, Nick, More, Peter and Boy. You've all been my friends throughout the last 6 months. Mudoni, Peter, you have been excellent supporters. Well done. Protest, well done. So on behalf of Hiral and myself, thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. This chain is very heavy. It comes with so much responsibility, physically as well as emotionally. And I pray that I live up to all your expectations.
Just before you do that, please. 1 minute.
Now let's all join in, please. Ayo moige, riri moige, kumamwa igameri gode, moigwa gatia, okogosha. Now join in, please. Igameri gode, honde, reu. Join in, please. Kumamwa. Are we now ready for Mogiliwa District Governor? Shikamega, everybody join in. Adurine mogatete. Shika. Adurine mogatete. Everybody join in. Adurine mogatete. Mogiliwa. Odiaga okega. Odiaga okega baga. Odiaga okega baga. Emi. Mogidine odiena bere. Mahewa. Mogidine odiena bere. Mogidinyo tena bere. Follow the leader.
Oithuothe hamwe kuma na ruguru na mwena tuhaicete
Haya, twende now. Everyone follow the district leader, please. The district governor. Now let's all try and sing together. Are we ready, people? Let me see your hands in the air as we sing together. Emoyo Jesu, Emoyo, sing along. Emoyo Jesu, Emoyo. Hallelujah. Emoyo Jesu, Emoyo. Now we're going round here. Atunyaga teinewa. My turn is not moving. Hallelujah. Now together, try it. It's very simple. You move to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Okiona kingi nyetego komo benyo yo ne monene. Tobiena bere to the front, to the front, to the front, to the front. Toshokeruga. Okay, let's come in, come. We have la proof. Togwena mwena. Haya, soga bere. Toina merere. Richo macho immediately. Mix them. Okay, now together, one more time. To the left, just come in, join in. To the left, everybody. To the left. To the left. To the right. To the left. To the right. Todiena bere. Mix them, gather them. Toshokeruda. Togwena mwena. To the side. To the side. To the side. To the side. Toina merere. Now make some beautiful noise to the district governor.
I want to congratulate and thank the newest governor of District 9212, the next on the troika, Bima Okantaria. Well done.
Macho yanicheka, moyo unalia. Macho yanicheka, moyo unalia. Macho yanicheka, moyo unalia. Macho yanicheka, moyo unalia. Nikimkumbuka wangu maridhia. Nikimkumbuka wangu maridhia. Nikimkumbuka wangu maridhia. Nikimkumbuka wangu maridhia. Chozi lanitoka kwa zake tabia. Okay, now this goes to the district governor with lots of love from Kayamba, Africa. Now listen to this. Are we ready? Are we ready? Listen to this. Mere pyare pyare, mere pyare pyare, tum mujhe guti agagi ho. Mere pyare pyare, mere pyare pyare, tum mujhe guti agagi ho. और मीठी में तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ और मैं हमेशा तुमसे सच्चा प्यार करूँगा और मीठी में तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ और मैं हमेशा तुमसे सच्चा प्यार करूँगा मुझे प्यारी हाना कसीटो मिक्स मेरे प्यारी हाथों Okay. Maria, bam bam. Body yada 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 bum bum. Judy Judy the hum bum. Body yada bum bum. Hey. Gavana twist. Wache dhihaka, mpenzi sikia. Wache dhihaka, mpenzi sikia. Wache dhihaka, mpenzi sikia. Moyo wanilia, kweli nakwambia. Moyo wanilia, kweli nakwambia. Moyo wanilia, kweli nakwambia. Moyo wanilia, kweli nakwambia. Wanipa mashaka. Now we're turning around. Hey, let's turn it around. Hey, we're going round.